Uh-oh. Is our audio... Okay, our audio is working. Perfect.
You breaking things, Christopher?
No.
Hello. Good morning. Danger. Rattlecan. Sarcastic
Welcome in,
Grandpa.
everybody. We got a baby
Welcome
J in the house.
We've got an adult Jay Gabbana.
That's right. Adult J Cabana. That's
adult
right.
Jay Gabbana.
Adult J. Reprime J. Mr. Snippy Snip himself.
Oh, you've not met Mr. Snippy Snip himself.
Oh, no. Hi, from the Twitch side of life. Hey, welcome in, everybody. We got Danger, Rattlecan, Sarcastic Pain Liquor, Sugar Rush, TK421. It's Baby J, ladies and gentlemen, in the flesh.
Yep. As opposed to in the
Welcome.
spirit.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
We're so glad that
back.
you're here, I guess.
I guess. Not sure how to take that one,
Already
Christopher.
giving him crap. Hey, today we're painting the Kirin. We're picking up where we left off last time Baby J was on here.
Yeah, some time ago in the far, far blue future past of today.
It's, 3 Shades of Purple. Sam, you started the Kirin this past Sunday. Sweet. Mo, I didn't skip you on purpose. Mo, come on. Hey,
the Mo,
hey,
you know.
Come on.
The
Hey,
Mo,
I didn't skip you on purpose, Mo. You know that. Flapjack, that's right. We have a Baby J.
Hello. Good morning.
What are we going to do with all of this strength, Baby J?
All the strength?
Now, Baby J, for the people in the back, remind us where you left off in the grand scheme of things when it comes to this model in particular.
It's been a while. I don't really remember. So we're going to have to
left
figure
off
it out.
with the armor. Essentially, you were doing some OSL back on the armor. Right?
Oh, right.
That's kind of where you left off.
So we're gonna pull that back, and we're not gonna pull that back. We're gonna finish off the blue armor today.
Yeah.
So we did the OSL. We're gonna try and fade that into the blue armor that we're gonna finish. We're gonna make it nice and shiny. It's already a little shiny, but we're really gonna spruce it up.
That's right. You're gonna spruce it up.
We're gonna
like
spruce Reno it on up Reno.
Okay.
If that makes sense, Reno.
Okay. That
be nice.
I understand
Just,
a Reno
pizza
question
roll,
mark. I understand a Reno.
All right.
What's
Reno.
up, Chai Cat? Stan, this
What
is my
up?
first Baby J stream. Wow.
Oh,
Stan,
welcome.
this is Baby J.
Hello, Stan.
The one,
I
the
am
only.
the J of the babies, as they say it, or not.
The J of the babies?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hey, look.
I like the Baby J, but the J of the babies? I don't know about that one. What's up, Blood Walrus? And Mo, Sniffle. I remember
Sniffle, Mo.
you. Lumberjack, what's up? Ah, well. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing some shiny blue armor because that's what my title says. And if we don't get shiny blue armor, there's going to be some hell to pay.
Well, it sucks to be Christopher.
How much caffeine or sugar have you guys had today? 0.
I've had a little bit of caffeine. I had a cup of coffee for... Oh, actually, I had a cup of coffee for breakfast.
I did have
with
coffee
lunch.
this morning. No sugar. No caffeine.
I go pretty light on the sugar in my coffees these days.
I
find that it can be a little...
I drink my coffee black, like my soul.
Ooh,
Dark. Bottomless
that's
pit.
inaccurate. Your soul is bright like a butterfly.
Whatever you say, man.
It's been said.
Oh, Stan chilling painting some magnesium on your Berserker trim. Nice magnesium. Beautiful color. So, Baby J, what is this workup you're doing?
So
Explain it again to us.
I'm going to be honest. I don't really remember exactly what the workup is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know it's got ultramarine in it because I can look at the model and
It's bright
determine that.
and shiny. Yep.
I think we used some Prussian blue.
Did you?
Originally?
I think
This
you
is
might
obviously
have.
jade.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of play around with it. My goal is to adjust the values here.
Yeah.
So that they read a little bit more like shiny blue
Mm.
instead of just like silver. So we're gonna punch the brightness, but kind of broaden these areas of brightness. I'm gonna eliminate some of this green tinge because looking at it now, I don't love it as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No, this is okay. I just need to readjust. It's been a minute.
Perfect. Yeah, I know.
So that's kind of the goal here. You can even see like just that alone, just softening that kind of transition, I think looks a lot nicer.
Tyler says, been loving the Proacryl paints. Have been replacing all of my other paints that I have replaced almost 30 of the colors. Thanks for making amazing paints. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much.
One of us. You are officially a Proacrylite.
Valkiv, here's a question for you. Hey guys, I'm looking to paint some ghouls with pale blue skin. Any paint suggestions to get that?
I mean, you could probably use this recipe, to be honest with you.
Pale blue. Well, if you remembered the recipe.
Well, I mean, what we're doing right now.
That's true.
Like, I like a little bit of. So, if I were doing skin,
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pause on the Kirin for a second. We're gonna talk about skin and color and stuff. So, generally speaking, when I do off-color skin tones, I still like to incorporate a little bit of traditional like skin tones into the recipe to tie your brain to that like being a skin like texture, right? It's like that idea of you paint like just a skin with blue tint, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just like having a person be blue, because there's that like uncanny valley when their skin is just all blue, right?
Yeah.
You have to have those kind of like nuances of traditional like human skin tone mixed into it to make it feel like it's more believable, even if it doesn't have to be, right? If it's an alien, it could be whatever, right?
Yeah.
But from a believability perspective and the way our brains work, you're tricking your brain into seeing something that it recognizes as a particular texture or material is really helpful for it to register in your brain that is that particular thing. It's like if I were to paint an apple, I would generally paint an apple in like some sort of red or green color, right?
Okay.
Or incorporate some reds or greens into the color that I'm using. So if I were to paint it like blue, I'd incorporate a little bit of reds or greens into it to make it feel a little bit more like apple-like. Obviously, you have the shape, which is pretty iconic. So like that shape language really reads well for that sort of thing. But you want to still incorporate like the way that light reflects off of an apple. So that kind of almost waxy finish, right? Those sorts of things trigger in your brain. This is a thing that I've seen on an apple before. Right. So it's the same sort of deal when I'm working with skin tones. So to kind of bring it back to what you're specifically asking for, which is like, what colors would I use?
Yeah.
I like using, you can kind of take whatever color of blue that you want, and then I would just mix it with some skin tones. I think tan flesh is a great one to use. It's a little bit desaturated, so you can kind of use it for that kind of pale blue color.
Yeah.
And I would start kind of like, honestly, I think ultramarine would be a great one to use as a base color for like a pale skin tone.
Yep.
Because it has this almost sort of like chalky, not quite pastel feel to it. It's like really close to being pastel without pastel.
Okay.
And that pastel is that kind of like weird pale color type deal.
Right.
So if you use ultramarine as a base point, you can add this other color to it to pale it out and make it feel more like a skin tone.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm not using a skin tone here. I'm using a bright green because I don't want this to look like skin. But if I were to paint blue skin, I would use like I was saying earlier, like a peach flush would be great. Something that's nice and bright. I would stay away from some of the darker ones. I think you could probably get away with bright shadow flush, but this is pretty warm.
Yeah.
Tan flesh obviously is great for that. You could use beige red, I think would be a great option as well.
Right.
Because this is already pretty pale, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to want to do is once you have those kind of base skin tones in, I would glaze in color that you would see underneath the skin. So reds, yellows for like kind of what Jason talks about all the time, like fatty tissue, red for, blood underneath the skin or flush cheeks, that sort of thing. These are all things that we recognize in human skin and human anatomy, that even though it's potentially an alien or something else like that, again, registers as something that's realistic. Now, you can do those things in other colors, but it will definitely give you a little bit more of that uncanny valley.
Okay. I think that Valkiv, hopefully that answers your question, but yeah, that totally makes sense. Jason does talk about that kind of stuff a lot. Uber Macro, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome
We
in.
have Baby J. For those of you who are returning, you know who Baby J is. For those of you who are new and have not seen this man, help. I don't know where he came from.
Hi.
I am in distress.
No, you're not.
Kidnapped is another
You're not
word for
kidnapped.
this.
You've kidnapped me.
Have I?
I'm the one who's been chained up in the basement for the last 6 months.
You haven't been in the basement. Come on.
These
Come
people wouldn't
on.
know the difference otherwise.
What do you mean they don't know the difference otherwise? These are smart people.
It's not about them being smart or not.
Jason looks so much younger today. He has evolved into Adult J. Could Baby J show us Proacryl? No.
That's a Jason thing.
Yeah, that was Jason's mastermind product that he came up with.
And it only comes about on those first few hours in the April months where things get weird
some
and
of
confusing.
his best thinking comes from.
Well, I wouldn't push it that far.
Yes. 3 Shades of Purple says you let Baby J out for appearances to make you look normal. No.
Yes,
No.
that's exactly what happens.
It does look. Thank you. It does look like a nice basement, doesn't it, Tyler? It's a nice basement. Jordan is a witch and does what he wants, says Mo. He does.
That's
Is
not
Jordan
true.
a witch?
I am not a witch.
You might be.
Nope. Not
Might be
a
a
witch.
little bit.
I do not float.
TK421, yes, Proacryl was definitely Jason's best idea ever. So keep him accountable. Philip says Jordan would be a warlock, right? Question mark. I don't know.
The irony is that is the longest running character that I have had in World of Warcraft ever.
Oh,
I always play Warlock. Yeah.
the Mo, you know, we know Mo. Greetings from Goodyear. Hey, hello from Goodyear.
Hey, how are the tires looking today? But hey, I went there.
Too much, Jordan.
Nope, I went there. It
So
landed.
Is this a mix? What's this mix? It's an ultramarine with
It's
bright.
ultramarine with bright pale green.
I love bright pale green. Love me some bright pale green, my son.
My son.
So we might have Baby J another time this week, potentially. Baby J might be here also on Thursday.
Excuse me, sir. I think you need to run that by my supervisor.
Philip, are you there? Yes, we were talking about that yesterday. Jason might have another meeting, so we have Jordan, or we have Jason, Jordan, Jason, Jordan, Jason.
I am not Jason.
Brew for Brew Gods. Again,
I paint
Well,
miniatures.
you do. What are you working on personal projects, Jordan? What personal projects you working on?
Still working on the Imperial Fists.
Oh, you switched over to the Imperial Fists.
Well, I mean,
From-
Heresy's out now. Right?
That's true.
Although
Well, I thought you had. Well, you. Did,
I was having a crisis. If
You
I'm going to be honest
finished
with
your
you.
Alpha Legion.
Well, the Alpha Legion's never finished.
It's not.
That's like the permanent army that you just always add to.
Oh, I see.
Although I am thinking about potentially doing some Emperor's Children.
Oh.
Yeah, I was watching like a random battle report the other day, and I saw some that were painted really nice. And I was like, man, these look really good.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I would love. And purple is my favorite color, for the record.
Right.
So it's like you get me in that purple magenta.
Uber
lane.
says, "Has Jordan played Heresy yet? What does he think?"
I've
What do you
played
think, Jordan?
tons of Heresy.
Yes, Jordan has played a lot.
It is my favorite miniatures game. I think the game is in a fantastic place.
Yeah, Flapjack says, "You ever get started on that Fulgrim? Because you could do Fulgrim in your army, right?"
Yes.
Okay.
That's part of it. Is
Yeah.
I have that Fulgrim and I would love to paint it and put it on the table.
Well, get it going.
Takes a lot of commitment and a little bit of rebounding from where I'm at right now, friend.
No, it's okay. I just got all my Thunder Warrior proxies essentially, or not.
Oh yeah, how's your personal project coming along? You got a cool one.
Chance has been printing me out in stages, so I've been building out I have my full list.
What's in your list?
It's Talons of the Emperor. Right?
Okay, so you're using them as custodes, basically.
Custodes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing what is it? I'm doing a Tribune and then 3 shield captains and 4 groups of the same kind of guard. And that's it. It's 40 models on the table for 3,000 points.
I mean, that's cool.
Yep, that's it. Keeps in the thing, you know. So, yeah.
Great.
Yep.
That's awesome. I mean, the one mock-up that you showed me looks great.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming out awesome.
So that is very cool.
Flapjack, I haven't seen Chris's army, but it sounds pretty big from what I've heard. Yes, you've heard correct. It is the perfect size for my theme. And I put it in the whip. So, Flapjack, you know it's in there.
Oh, I've been so bad at putting
Alton
things
says, what's a good monument scheme for purity seal parchment? That's a great question.
Yeah. So, I mean, gosh, there's so many. How many different ways can you do this? There's a million different ways that you can approach this. So a lot of people will work up from bone. I personally like dark ivory as kind of being the main color there.
Yeah.
So you could either do like dark ivory, wash it in our brown wash, and then like do ivory again, and then do a little bit of like highlights not ivory, but dark ivory, and then do a little bit of like ivory highlights on top. I think would look really nice, and then do the scroll work. Although I would probably do the scroll work before doing the wash. You could do it a little bit dirtier or darker, so you could start with like dark golden brown, dark orange brown, drab brown. All of these browns that we have would work fantastic for this.
Yes, and also I just want to segue into we have a Space Marine. I know I said this last week, but I wanted to do some major tweaks to it. With Ryan and Jason, we were all looking at it. The Space Marine video is coming out by this Friday. So
is that the Ultramarine one?
Yeah, we took Jason's several days of painting his Ultramarine, and we made it all condensed. And there's a purity. Essentially, we've chaptered it out for every bit on the Space Marine. So you could paint whatever Space Marine in any kind of form, right? Or any legions, color scheme, whatever you think. But that's coming out, and I'm doing it all in big chapters. So essentially, there's a chapter. It's like painting parchment. That's one of the chapters, right? Because Jason does a whole bit, and you can go watch this right now on the VOD. I separated painting Space Marines Part 1, 2, and 3 in the VODs. If you go back a month or so ago, you can watch all of that happen. But this video is going to really condense it all and make it really organized. So that is coming by this Friday. I wanted to take some extra time on it. That's why it's taking so long to get it out. But it's coming. That's not a lie. It's on my calendar. Yes. Uber Macro, you're going to love it. Alton, yes. Yep. That is why he did that, right? Because essentially, obviously, he did it in Ultramarine style, but you could do it literally with any scheme. The techniques in there were awesome. The undercoating was awesome. And like I said, you can watch that right now. And actually the reason why I say you could watch it even without my edits right now is because it was so consecutive. And it just was very consecutive. Like,
it just kind of came out in like step by step.
It was 3 days of painting a Space Marine, starting on what day is this? Let's see. June 9th. Let me just copy this. June 9th. No, Stan, that is not code for you forgot, because I don't ever forget when it comes to our video schedule. That is set in stone in my brain. But yes, I wanted to redo a bunch of parts. Ryan and I were redoing parts, and then Jason had some good notes for us. So that's right. Ravis, yes, this is our new texture chainer, the Kirin. This was released this year at Nova Open 2025, which is this year. That's why I said this year. And we do a new texture trainer every year for them. So the Kirin just came out. Spaznet says, it's Jordan.
Hello.
And I am, and you are working with Silver King Games in Tacoma to get the whole line in stock. Any news on the retail paint rack?
Yep.
It's coming.
We're working on it. Right now we're kind of in a bit of a holding pattern. We got a brand new retail rack that's coming around the corner. We're really, really excited about it. If you were at Gen Con, you got a chance to see it in person. It's really awesome. It's going to make it a lot easier for stores to be able to display all the cool stuff that we have. It'll have more space for putting brushes and things on there. So yeah, we're super excited about it here. Many of the stores are stoked about it as well and are chomping at the bit to get more information. And as soon as we have more information for the stores, we're going to be getting everybody those retail racks sent out as soon as possible. So bear with us while we work through this slow process. Unfortunately, shipping things across the country or the world is time consuming. And shipping in general can always take a long time, but we're working as efficiently as possible as we can to get everything ready for you guys and for the stores.
We do not sell a texture paste applicator. Typically now with them being in the tube, Jason and Jordan will either use kind of maybe like an older brush.
Yeah, I use like a ratty old brush.
I use a big old number 6.
Yep, same.
And put it on there like toothpaste.
Yeah.
And
much.
Like toothpaste, only the action of like toothpaste, not actual toothpaste. Do not do that. We do not condone using our products to clean your teeth.
Yeah, don't do that.
How about you don't do that?
How about you don't do that?
Chuck, nerds, what up, Chuck?
Chuck!
Panic Bomb, 25 months, Panic Bomb. Thank you.
Is there perhaps a jade to accompany said Chuck?
Chuck, what's going on, man? Tacoma, Washington?
Yep.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Tacoma, Washington.
That's where Jordan's from.
Well, I'm from Washington. I don't know if I would say
no,
I'm
you're
from
Tacoma.
I'm moved from Tacoma.
No, you're from Tuscany. No,
you're a
from
potato,
Tannenbaum.
Christopher. You are, in fact, a potato.
Hey.
See how it feels?
Mo says the grip makes it minty white. False. Lumberjack was born in Tacoma. Hey, so was Jordan.
I was not. I was born in Seattle.
Hey, if batch painting, if you have a game store or a local store, whatever, please hit up support at monumenthobbies.com. Our sales team will get to you.
Baby J, this cool store needs our help.
That's right.
We need them to carry our cool stuff. Because you know what'll happen? I guarantee you this will happen.
What's that?
If it's a store that we don't already have, I will pick up the phone and I will call them that day. And I will say, hey, some of the awesome members of our community specifically mentioned that they would love to purchase stuff from your store. Can we get you guys some product to sell to these guys? We'd love to make you some money and support our local communities. And that speaks volumes to stores when you have that conversation. So
that's a big difference. We have personal relationships with every store.
Yes.
And that is a big part of how we would like to support our store.
We
if
view
you have
all of our store relationships as partnerships.
If you have a store out there, please have them contact us and we will, it's very, depending on if it fits in their workflow and budget or whatever, that's what we're here to help to do that.
And you can tell them that there's a spiffy new retail rack on the way that's going to make stuff look extra cool in their store.
That's right. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Emerson. But I have asking for years for you guys to reach out to Dolt. No one has stock up here to Dolphin. Okay.
Where? Duluth?
Duluth? Is that how you pronounce it? Duluth?
Yeah.
Hey, Emerson. Duluth. You have a store in mind?
Yeah, Emerson, give me a couple. Level Up in Superior, Wisconsin
Send it.
needs your.
Send it to support.
Is that Level Up Games? Because we work with them already, so it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, Emerson, definitely. If you have a specific store in mind, phone number,
can you message
address.
that to me?
Sure.
We're going to take it one step further. He's going to message me this information.
Look at that.
Just so I have it.
Emerson, I am here for you. My name's Baby J.
Chris Barnes. I'm in the process of setting up a new store in the northeast of England. Nice.
The northeast of England.
And you would love to stock your product? Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Support at monumenthobbies.com, Emerson.
Hey, Chris, there are two great ways for you to be able to get access to Proacryl products to sell in your store in the England place. You can go to Element Games, which is one of our distributors out there, or you can go to Wayland Games, which is also one of our distributors out there. So get in touch with either of those two guys. If you already have a relationship with them, just let them know. Swag like Richie. There we go. Do you require LGS to buy or invest in lots of product in order to begin a relationship? This was the feedback I heard from my LGS as to why they don't carry Monument stuff. Okay. So not to go too much into the details here, but we do have some particular requirements for setting up accounts. We do have some more accessible options. We are looking at ways for making that even more accessible in the future. So, if we have talked to them before and they, maybe they're not ready to bring in the full retail rack, we have other options available to them that they can get started. They can also order from distribution. So, we distribute through various different distributors here in the United States. So there are ways for, stores to be able to get it that way. Obviously, we'd love to work with them directly. That's definitely our preference.
Yep.
We just love to have that relationship with the local game stores. It's really nice for me to be able to call up a store.
We do have that personal touch.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, imagine if your local game store was able to call up me at any time during the day and say, "Hey, Baby J, I need some help," right? And we get them taken care of.
Yep. That's right. But yes, if you have a store that you are interested in having us stock, please email support@monumenthobbies.com and it'll disseminate down from there. And by disseminate, I mean disseminate. And by disseminate, I mean dissolve. And I mean dissolve onto Baby J's desk.
Okay.
There you go.
Whatever Christopher said.
How you feeling over there, Baby J?
I'm great.
Ooh, so you're adding a little bit more pale.
So we're doing bright pale green plus white blue. We're gonna try this out and see how this goes. Although I need to add a little bit of ultramarine to this as well.
Walmart would be so convenient. Lumberjack, yes, it would be.
That's a hard cookie to crack. We're not really their typical.
A hard cookie to crack.
Yeah.
Never heard that saying in my entire life.
What?
Hard cookie to crack?
Yeah.
I've heard other terms like hard egg to crack.
It's a hard cookie to crack.
A hard cookie to crack. Must be a Tacoma thing.
I'm not from Tacoma, you dastardly dastard, you.
Lumberjack Tim's from Tacoma.
That's great.
It's a hard nut to crack. Yes.
It's a hard cookie to crack, okay?
No, it's a nut.
Nope, it's hard cookie.
It's a nut.
It's a tough cookie, okay? These
Uber
cookies
macro,
over here,
it's a hard nut
to
to crack. That's what the saying is. It's not a hard cookie to crack.
It's a hard cookie to crack.
That's a hard cookie to crack.
It's a hard cookie to crack.
I was born there. I'm from, Lumberjack. I am also now
Christopher was born in Tacoma?
To tell the world that Baby J is in fact now the mayor of Tacoma. I didn't vote for you.
I did not vote for you.
Doesn't a hard cookie crumble easy? Yes. Here's the problem, is that the saying is not, it's a hard cookie to crack. It's a hard nut to crack. Thank you.
It's a hard cookie to crack.
No, it's not even close.
It's
dude.
real close. It's even there. It's right there. Rolls off the tongue, you might say.
I like. Yeah, we ain't cracking no cookies.
Hey, don't be
Chuck
talking
told
about
me-
cracking cookies.
Jade says, Chuck told me Baby J said to tell him hi. Sorry I was late. Jade, you never have to apologize for being late. We are here for you 2 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And by Mountain Standard Time, I mean Monument Standard Time.
Look,
That's why the cookie... yes, that's true, Valthorn. I'm just saying.
the cookie crumbles,
You
but
meant
does
to
not
say
crack.
the hard nut.
So it's a tough cookie to crack, okay? I'm sticking with my guns on this one.
Thank you. What if the cookie's soft?
Ergo,
You can't
tough to crack. You can't crack. You cannot, by
Let's-
definition, crack a soft cookie.
We are falling down. So today I was talking to a friend that I'm teaching how to paint, and we started talking about paint sets. I told him to stop and started talking PA to him. He ended up buying a big set of paints with some brushes and brush soap. I'm spread the good news. Hey,
Nice.
spread the word.
Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. You're awesome.
Brent, that would be a tough cookie to crack.
Yeah, tough cookie to crack. We're coining this term, guys. Tough cookie to crack.
No. Wow.
Christopher's on board. I can hear it in his
One
tone.
day.
The tone of voice.
We have Jordan come on one day every once in a while, and I gotta reel him in, chat.
Hey,
See how I gotta do this? See what I gotta put up
would
with?
it be
Would it
a
would
Baby
it
J
be
stream
a cookie to crack?
without being a hard cookie to crack?
Who's we? Says Flapjack. I don't know, man. This is debauchery. This is what happens. I try to run a serious business paint stream while Jason's gone, and this is what happens.
I mean, is it a serious
We're back
paint,
on track.
paint stream
Baby
when
J.
Jason's here?
Yes, it is. Baby J, bring us up to speed
On what I'm doing?
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm using
Explain
one of
for
the
people-
most wonderful things that we have available in our arsenal.
Hold.
And I say
And
arsenal,
and what is it?
a paintbrush.
Oh, yes, I know
I'm
that.
screwing with, I'm screwing with Christopher. Transparent paints
Thank you.
are the
Thank
name
you.
of the game, folks.
They are.
They're
Baby J likes
fantastic.
the transparency.
Really, honestly, I think for me, the key to doing like really, really, really nice, like non-metallic metal, being able to utilize transparency to glaze your kind of color into what would normally be a little bit of like a, boring, basic non-metallic metal, is really, really beneficial.
Expansion set number 2. That's
Expansion
right.
set number 2.
And Baby J did a video on transparency.
Excuse me, we.
And when I mean we, he means us. That means, guess when that was, Jordan?
That was nearly a year ago.
That was September 12th, 2024. We released that video.
Was it really in September?
September of 2024.
Not 12. Not just
September 12th. Yep. Here it is, right here. Quablam.
Kablam, huh?
Kliblish.
Kableesh, kablam,
Kablashio.
kablashio. Oh my gosh!
What's the matter with you?
I'm
You're flinging paint.
flinging the paper around.
Anyway, yes, transparents are underrated. Paint liquor. Yes, if you have not tried out our transparents, Baby J loves them.
They're awesome.
It would be like, how many blues would you use there? It would be like this armor. Okay, Alberto, I'm making sure. If you would like to paint a blue cloak, how many blues would you use? Like this armor.
I think it depends on how I wanted to paint the cloak. You could paint
A blue cloak.
a blue cloak
Yeah.
with like 2 colors,
That's true.
and it would look great.
We have a turquoise cape. with that?
Yes.
I also have a blue cape work up on our shorts, I believe. Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
we did both,
Here.
I believe.
Here's a great short for you as well. I'm going to link it to you. There you go. Check this one out. That's a great video on doing a blue cape. Shouldn't matte varnish be a part of the transparent line? Matte varnish?
No. Maybe you're thinking of glaze and wash medium.
And even
That would
then,
be a
no,
great
right?
like thing that you would want to include with your purchase of the transparent paints. I think
Yeah.
that's like a
Mhm.
a great auto include for
It just is a beautiful pairing.
utilizing the tool to its most effectiveness.
Beautiful pairing.
So yeah, we're bringing this blue back, making it more intense.
Bringing the blue back.
We're bringing the blue back. We're bringing blue back, everyone.
Nice. And you do that with the transparents.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice because you can kind of establish your base foundation of value.
Yeah.
And then you just add the color to it and
yeah.
shade at the same time.
What
It's
would
really
you
beautiful.
say the transparents, what's the biggest tip you could give somebody when they're approaching the transparents?
For the first time, I would just say they're really, really great for glazing. So try using them as glazes first.
Okay.
And thin the absolute ever-loving patooties out of them. Because they're real, like, okay, for example, I'll do this on my thumb, right? So this is kind of the level of opacity that I'm working with right now.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay. That's nice.
Ooh.
It's a nice, like, subtle little shade, right?
That's nice. You got to thin it down even more.
This is transparent blue right out of the bottle.
Whoa.
So you really want to thin it down, right?
Yeah.
Because this is just, that's a lot.
Yeah, Alberto, that's kind of what he's going over right now. You don't have to, you can thin them however, as much as you like or as little as you like. That's kind of the power of those things.
Yeah,
I mean, look
and
at
this
it.
is-
You can see his thumb right there is pretty.
This is also very, very much true for our expert artist acrylics as well.
Yeah.
Same sort of deal, right? You're getting something that's really intensely, saturated, and you're getting the ability to be able to start from a thicker but paintable consistency that allows you to use that color in a lot of different varieties of techniques. Right?
Do you have any good tips on painting black Templars, Jordan?
I do.
Okay.
What sort of tips are you looking for in particular? Are you looking for tips on how to paint the black armor?
Rickard,
A little bit more.
You can let us
specifics would be
know
great.
specific notes if there's any parts of those, and we could totally give you some better tips. Emerson saying, any recommendations on highlighting true metallics?
On highlighting true metallics?
Yeah.
Matte varnish it first.
Oh.
That's actually a really, really cool technique that we used to use all the time.
Yeah.
Back at the studio when I was working for Privateer Press. We would matte varnish all of the model and then paint the final highlights on all of the metallics afterwards. And what that did is that gave you more contrast between the regular metallics, which have then been softened a little bit by the matte varnish. They still have a little bit of shine to them.
Right.
Because that matte varnish is never going to get rid of that sort of reflective quality.
Right.
Not completely. And then you have that nice bright shiny finish on the edge. The other thing as well is if you're doing like gold, using a really bright, like you could use silver almost as a highlight for gold, just for that pinpoint top highlight. I mean, because you think about it, right? You can also use non-metallic colors, which is the thing that I think a lot of people don't really think about. Is you can use an opaque non-metallic color to highlight your metallics, and you'll get a really nice sharp contrast of bright color to the metallic.
Yep.
Right? Because when you're looking at like something that's super reflective, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking at like some metal, and the brightest part of that metal, which would be white, has no reflective quality. It's just white. So you can use that as sort of your kind of final highlight. And realistically, when you're painting true metallic metals, oftentimes you're painting them in the same sort of way that you're painting non-metallic metals anyways. You are specifying where you're putting the shadows, you're specifying where you're putting the highlights. You're just doing it with a metallic sheen to the paint.
Yeah.
So you're still utilizing a lot of those same tools and techniques that you would have normally, but you're just taking a little bit, you're just using a different medium, essentially.
And what is a good use for transparent white?
Painting white.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic, like if you want to paint like a white helmet or like a white cloak or something like that, It is such a great way to bring up your grays to white, and then you can finish by mixing bold titanium white into the transparent white.
Yeah.
It's this great like transition that you can do between the colors. It gives you a really nice soft blend, because normally really bright colors are really hard to blend in a really soft sort of nice transition sort of way. So having a transparent does a lot of that work for you, and looks really, really good.
Yeah, I've seen Jason do a lot of that where he will take something that, like even parchment, right? He'll start with like dark golden brown, and then he'll work up some browns, and then end with maybe like an olive flesh, but then you want it to go up to white. Then you slowly thin, that transparent white, and you start adding filters to it. Panic Bomb says, show the crisis suit. Crisis suit? Are you talking about the Tau suit? Panic Bomb?
The stealth suit that Jason painted a while ago?
Maybe.
It wasn't a crisis suit, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. You could show him that if you wanted to show transparent white, which is up there.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm working on blending out this.
Actually, no. Even better yet, we don't even have to show it. I'm going to show you this video. This is actually Alberto. This is actually a video for you. This is kind of the best way to explain. Here we go. This is one of the better ways to show off the power of transparent white. That whole video, he uses white without using white, but maybe a little white. Painting white without using white? Well, maybe just a little white. That title makes me laugh every time. It was a ghost kill. Yes, it was the ghost kill.
Ah, that's what it is, yeah.
But yeah, check that video out. He'll go into it even in more detail. I know. Mo, I have thought about some commands for those, because now that we are creating that backlog, I'm able to, obviously here we'll answer and show things on stream. For the more in detailed, hey, let me see a very specific example, I've got a whole list of these, so I keep them up right here. But I need to figure out that one too.
Just another thing
cool
to
things
do.
Coming up.
Just another thing to
Hey,
do.
That's what I do, Jordan.
That's what you do. You do the things.
Hey, for everybody who doesn't know, this is Jordan HBDC Lamb.
That's not true at all. That's not
Reprime J, Adult J and Cabana.
The J of the babies.
Reprime, the J of the babies, I guess.
Christopher
is now a
hates
new
it.
one.
Christopher
I don't know.
hates it.
It's not that I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't
it.
know why it makes me feel the way it makes me feel.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's okay. I'll accept you for who you are.
Nope,
Baby
that's
J.
not who I am.
That's what I do.
Who I am is the J, who is not of the babies, but who is the baby J. I really like trying to confuse Christopher.
I guess so. And by I guess so.
I mean, personally.
And by I guess so.
What do you want, Christopher?
You're supposed to say, welcome in, everybody.
What do you want from me?
That's okay. I can't expect him to. I should have said, in speaking of I guess so.
Welcome in, everyone.
There you go. We're Monument Hobbies. This is Baby J painting up the Kirin. The Kirin came out in Nova this year, at Nova, not in Nova.
In Nova? I mean, it
did come out in Nova.
It might have been birthed in Nova.
It was birthed from Nova. Whatever you want to say. What is this? It is a Texture Trainer Snow Mountain. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Monument Miniatures. Here we go. Here's the link. Boop. Oh, here you go. Essentially, these are our texture trainers. They are our training, like training pucks almost, is kind of what I call them. Have a bunch of different surfaces to test out any different styles of painting, and that's what they're for. If you ever wanted to try up or work up without doing it directly on your model, you can have one of these babies out to the side.
Try the techniques out at your leisure.
Chris, did you know that painting something then repriming it so nobody can see what you painted in is the same as painting the inside of a model then gluing it together? Spaznat, I know what you're doing there. And I have to respect that some people do like doing that, and I do not want to be a source of judgment for those people. I don't. So that's where I have to correct you, because that was old me. I have to respect that people do that.
Those who
paint the inside of vehicles and then close them shut with glue.
Yeah,
I did.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because I thought I didn't understand it, and I am apologetic for it.
Are you remorseful, would you say?
And Valthorn says, or use them for display. They're really nice. Yes, Valthorn. We saw a lot of those display quality texture trainers at Nova this year in our little Nova subcategory, which was awesome, by the way. Any plans for more Age of Angra figures? No, not right now, Bud. And yes, I know what Bud's follow-up question is. Why can't we get Jordan to finish his Kamar Jin?
Not my fault.
Oh, it's your fault.
I'm blaming Christopher on this one.
What? You can't do that.
I most certainly can.
No, false. We could do that today, too. We could finish that Kamar Jin, finally get my picture.
We could put some paint on it. I'm not sure we'd finish it.
How dare you?
Yeah, not sure we'd finish it.
Emerson, my hobby has taken a weird turn where I'm putting on classes in coffee shops. Any advice for introducing new folks to the hobby? Well, that's an awesome question and an awesome endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, right? Everybody's going to get something different out of the hobby. A lot of people will paint because they find it relaxing. A lot of people will paint because they just need a break from their crazy life. And that's an escape for people. A lot of people just love painting. There's a lot of different things that can bring people to the hobby. I think at the end of the day, people who are excited to try it, just let them experiment and have fun.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, be a place where they can just enjoy it.
There's no right or wrong answers.
Right or wrong answers.
Put paint on the model. Have fun.
Hand people a brush. Hand people a model that they think is cool.
And say,
just say go.
Go to town.
Yeah, just say go. Because at the end of the day, that's going to get people more excited than anything else you could do. It's the next steps after that, right? Once you have somebody in the thrall of the hobby and they love it and they want to engage with it in a more serious way, that's when you can start being like, okay, well, let's teach you how to do some things, right? That's when you get that level of involvement. But I think at the very, very basic initial level, you just want to get people to enjoy the experience that they're having. And I think that the hobby will just do that by itself.
Yeah.
You don't really have to do anything to facilitate that other than just put a paintbrush in people's hand.
Would you guys do a series on painting the Chaos Space Marine Legions? I'll be willing to provide the models. We do not accept models for that kind of stuff. Essentially, we might do some examples of Chaos Space Marines, but we won't probably get to those anytime soon, to be realistic with what we have planned. We can always do little one-off examples.
Yeah, sorry.
But no, please do not send us models. We appreciate that, but we could show you some examples. But if you had like a specific question about painting Chaos Space Marine Legions, let us know. We could answer some questions.
Yeah, I'd be happy
a better way to do it.
Help guide you.
Yeah,
even if we don't do a full session on it. Yeah, the chest is looking a lot nicer now.
Now we have a board game cafe where someone run a paint and take. I show up with permission with my go bag and help with the paint tips. That's so cool.
Thank you for doing that.
That is super cool. Yeah, I'm going back to that question. Just I would say encourage people to continue, and there's no right or wrong answers. I mean, I use my dad currently as an example of his new painting journey because he used to do that way back in the day, and now he's on tank number 4.
That's crazy.
Oh, and they're looking really good, but he's just been enjoying it, and he's like, "Oh, these tools are so much better than they used to be."
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It is amazing how the technology has changed in the past. I don't know,
Absolutely,
say 15 to 20 years.
Oh, 100%. How would you do a battle-ready Black Legion army without losing your mind on the trim? So essentially, just to answer your question, you're probably I'll answer this a little bit too. From everybody I know who's painting chaos trim, because you're not the first that I've heard, you have to either A, power through it, right? Because
it's there.
It's so funny because I know that's not the cheap answer. And we actually talked a little bit about this not too long ago. It's like, okay, at the end of the day, let's imagine you have to do all this trim. Sometimes you have to be like, okay, power through it, maybe have like a sub project off to the side. But once it's done, it's going to look so good. You have to power through it a little bit. I know that hopefully that's not a BS answer either.
Yeah, and to kind of expand on that a little bit. Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, like there are some parts of painting models that are tough.
Yeah.
It's just
Jason is painting his trim in non-metallic metal right now.
Yep.
So
and he has even less than what you would see on a chaos guy. But I mean, it's still a lot, and he's got a whole big army that he's working on, and I mean, props to him for getting through it.
Yep.
Like one of the things that I have to do next on my guys is all of my Mark III Imperial Fist guys. They have a ton of black trim that I got to paint black.
Yeah.
On top of yellow, so I'm painting them yellow first, and then I'm painting the trim after there. So I have to be really careful when I'm doing that trim to not go over onto the yellow, because then I have to repaint it yellow afterwards, which sucks. So, like I said, at the end of the day, there's just some parts that are really tough. Take them in small bite-sized pieces, right? You don't have to do it all at one time. So, like, a great plan for, like, what I'm doing is I'm going to just paint 10 guys at a time. I'm going to do the yellow on probably all of them, just because that's really easy to do, because it's just a bunch of airbrush work. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to grab 10 of these guys. I'm going to do all the trim.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, cool. 10 trim done. And I go, okay, how am I feeling? And I'll be like, man, I cannot paint another bit of trim on any of these guys.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, move forward to finishing these 10 guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just finish those 10 guys. And you're like, man, I have 10 guys done. And you can put them in your case, and you go, dang, that looks good. That's what I did for my Cathay stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Before the Heresy stuff kicked off, I bought a whole Cathay army, which I still am super excited to work on. I'm just taking a break while I'm working on all this Heresy stuff. And one of the amazing things about it was I was just taking it as I'm just going to blast, like, not blast as in, not paint them nice, but I'm just going to paint. Sit down, paint 10 guys. And I did. I painted a full 10-man unit of dudes. They look great. The basing is all done on them. And then I was like, okay, cool. Next model. And I painted up a cannon. And it looks dope. So that's kind of how it has, right? How it has? What the heck was that? That's not English. That's how I approach it, right? You take it in little bite-sized pieces, and as you get through it, your army starts to look more and more and more finished. And having finished models, it feels really good. Like I have 10 of my, I have a command squad for my Imperial Fists that's done. I did as kind of like a test workup, and man, those models look sick. I don't know, Christopher, have you seen those guys?
I don't know if you've showed me.
Yeah, I might have a photo around them that I can send out, but man, it is freaking dope. Pickman for horror. Is that who I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Let me go back up to a couple questions here. This one.
Bring them on. These are great questions.
Any videos or tutorials on mixing and using chromatic black? I just encountered these and seemed really cool, but I'm a little intimidated. Chromatic blacks? I don't know what that means.
It's using really intense colors to create something that looks black. But has a little bit of color to it.
I just linked that black armor video. That might also help.
Different sort of thing that they're looking for. Gosh, I don't remember off the top of my head what the mix is for that. There's like a particular like set of colors that you can mix together that makes something that appears black when you look at it, but when you thin it down a little bit, it turns into like a really dark purpley color. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I mean, I think if you were to mix like our Payne's Gray artist's acrylic with like a transparent purple or something, you'd get something pretty close.
Yeah.
It would be like two opposite colors on the color wheel. I don't really remember exactly what it is.
Any tips for painting with Monument Hobby size 1 sable brush? The belly is quite small. I find myself having to pick up more paint after just a few brush strokes.
Use a bigger brush. Is kind of the one of the things that I always recommend is try using a bigger brush than you might initially be comfortable with. Because at the end of the day, all that really matters is the fine tip on the edge of the brush. Mm-hmm. And it may be non-intuitive for people who don't paint a lot or who are newer to painting, but having a bigger belly, which is this kind of part on the brush, right? This wide bit, right? That's the belly of the brush. The tip, the belly, the ferrule. And having a wider belly on the brush means that your paintbrush can just hold more paint and it stays wet longer. So you run into less issues of being in a situation where you're like, I just don't have any more color. It all dried up, right? Which sucks.
Question regarding the Proacryl base set. Out of the 800 videos you have, do you have one that helps cover what you can do with those kits or just what's in the box explaining those covers? I bought the box to limit myself and want to help with mixing color options. Now, that's an amazing idea. And I'm glad you said it like that because we don't have specifics, but now that you've said that, you've opened up a portal in my mind. Different question. To answer the second part of your question, if you're looking for any help with color mixes, say if you wanted to mix a color, give us the color that you are looking to mix or wanting to mix, and Jordan could probably totally help you out.
Yeah, totally.
But that is a great idea. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm going to pin your question, and I'm going to give you lots of marked hearts for my notes later. Bing,
you should give him a sushi point.
Bing, bing, bing. No sushi points.
Yep, sushi point.
I have turned the economy off.
Nope.
I've given out less sushi points on purpose, and people will notice that.
I think that person deserves one.
Maybe. Or they might have opened up a lot of potential work for me. So
thus earning a sushi point.
I don't know about that one. Great idea. We'll have to see. I don't have questions yet, but I have to get back to work. But looking forward to the next video, guys. Hey, that's a great question. Thank you. Next time you can hop in here, definitely ask a question. Or hop into our Discord. We ask all of those questions in Discord. So hit us up.
Christopher's got a great link for that, too.
I do have a great link for that. Did you hear that, you guys? I have a great link for that, and it's right here. Kaboom!
Bam.
Yeah, that's right, Flapjack. You haven't, and there's a reason to that, because now they're very rare.
Where's my sushi points?
Ooh, Valthorn's got a good question here. How do you mix a red violet?
A red violet?
Yeah.
Well.
Philip says, I have a question. How dare you?
I have a question. How
dare you?
How dare you, Philip?
So what about a red violet?
Red violet. Well, I think if you were to take a bright red and add transparent purple to it, I think you'd probably get in a pretty good place. That's kind of my knee-jerk reaction without like actually physically mixing it. Oh man, this looks much more metallic-y or reflective than it did before. This is great.
So,
Basically, I mean, because basically,
yeah.
violet, like red violet, you're looking for something that's going to be, in that spectrum of red, but also have some of that blue purpliness to it. You could also take like red and blue transparents and mix them up until you got something that you were kind of looking for. It's tough without like physically seeing the color that you're trying to replicate. That's easier to try and make a mix to.
Yeah.
It's tough because everybody kind of like sees and talks about color in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
So like if you were to talk about a bright green to me, your internal like expectation of a bright green and mine could be completely different.
No, Valthorn, he hadn't answered the question just yet.
Which one?
The red velvet question.
Red velvet?
Yeah.
I do not know how to make red velvet cake.
No, sorry, red violet. Red velvet.
I
You
mean, I
do?
did.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking for sanguine base and highlight from the old line? Ah, man, you're talking to the right guy. Okay.
It's now red velvet in my mind, which is hilarious.
Sanguine base. Man, I'd have to look at a picture of sanguine highlight again because it's been a long time.
You
But
want me to
sanguine
see?
base.
Sanguine base?
Yeah.
P.
P3 sanguine base is, it's kind of like,
I'll just pull up the swatch here.
it's like a slightly more purple burgundy. Yeah. It's like if you took burgundy, which is really basically what that is. Burgundy might just be perfect for you.
Burgundy, yeah.
Do we have sanguine highlight over there? Like a swatch of it? Sanguine highlight?
Sorry, I literally just in highlight.
Yeah. There's burgundy and dark burgundy, which I think would be kind of perfect for what you're looking for.
Let's see.
Without even mixing anything.
Oh, here it is.
I think
it's this one
yeah. Honestly, if you're just to mix pink
with some
into burgundy,
Hmm.
that's what that color is. To be honest with you. Yeah, hold on.
You can't just be telling me that that's good and then expect me to keep it up. I can't. There you go.
Okay. The picture
All right,
bottom. You son of a gun. Okay. Second row,
Okay.
far right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely from a sanguine highlight. Oh, see that's okay. Exit out of that picture, and then go full screen again. I'm trying to get like as good of a
Sure.
And I'm assuming you're talking about the old ones. Okay. Third row down, far left.
This one?
Yeah.
It kind of does look like what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to take like a combination of photos of pictures that are older.
Yeah.
Again, it's been a while since I've used these colors. But yeah, I would say for sanguine base, I would use burgundy, which is this color right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for sanguine highlight, I would literally just add just a touch of pink.
A touch of pink.
A touch of pink. You could even use magenta, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And you'd have that exact color.
Okay. Valthorn, hopefully that answers your question.
And I think that would be easier than trying to mix something custom. I think this would look so similar that you wouldn't really have to like do a lot to it.
Okay. Baby J, knowing the mixes.
I mean,
One would say
I
he's
spent the better
getting
part of 4 years using those colors every single day.
Oh, well. Guess what? You're here now.
I am here.
That's a good man.
And being here is great.
Hey.
Because
You're
we
right.
make some fantastic freaking colors.
That's right. What are you doing now?
I'm taking a little bit of transparent black
Oh.
and a little bit of transparent purple.
Transparent black and purple. What are you going to do with that?
I'm
combo?
darkening the dark reflections in the armor.
Oh.
More contrast. Pushing the contrast, guys.
I like that.
Transparent purple.
I like it a lot.
All right. So
Wow, there we go. Look at that transparent purple, man. Ooh,
let me see what it looks like if I add a little
silly
bit more.
vibrant.
Oh yeah.
Emerson says, "Oh, I'll get to that, Emerson. That's a great question."
Check out this color.
Seen any really cool or different color schemes for Death Guard? Have been collecting Death Guard for a bit now, but I haven't found a color scheme that I really. I have, what's the traditional Death Guard? It's kind of like that green.
You take a Color Forge Death Rattle green.
Yeah.
And you spray that thing all over the army.
No, dude, I would do.
And do some filters.
I would do Imperial Purple and then Zenithal highlight with that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be dope.
Yeah, or honestly, I also like if you did Hyrax Brown.
Yeah.
And then the
Hyrax Brown or Imperial Purple Color Forge sprays, and then any Zenithal over that, I'm telling you, it's an amazing combo. Emerson saying, favorite color, go, and only one. What's your favorite color in the Proacryl range, Jordan?
Dark Plum.
Dark Plum, boom. Didn't even think about it. Mine's Olive Flesh. Didn't even have to think about it.
Yep.
I use Olive Flesh as a staple on every model that I finish, where I'll do a light dry brush to catch all the edges. Because I've started to not do a lot of washes anymore. So, personally...
Washes are a great tool. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing
I don't typically do a wash anymore. Typically, it depends, right? But I do like me a nice dry brush of Olive Flesh. Jade, burnt sienna. Yep. What else you guys like? Dark bronze is also a great color. Payne's gray all the way. I love Payne's gray. I do like me a good Payne's gray.
I love Payne's gray. I like the Payne's gray from the Expert Artist Acrylics is one of my favorite.
Oh yeah.
That's more of like a
traditional Payne's gray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you use them in two different places, but I really love that.
And by two different places, he means one in the living room and one in the kitchen.
Yep. Eggshell, in the walls, on the walls.
Oh, Payne's gray, red gray. Red gray, also a great color. Here's the thing. Very difficult question, Emerson.
Red gray, underappreciated.
Yes, Emerson, that is a difficult question because who knows? There's so many things.
Dark yellow it really depends on the project and the time of day. And
dark yellow green is awesome. Excuse my yawn. Dark yellow green, one of my favorite colors too. They're all favorites. Everybody wins.
This is why Jason never answers this question, because it's so freaking hard to answer. Because your answer
doing?
is inevitably a lie.
What are you doing, right?
At some point, you're like,
worst
I
color?
like this color.
None of them.
Yeah.
Because there's not a worst color, because every color has its place for when it comes to your technique or the application you're doing, right?
Yep.
So I don't think there's a worse color.
If I'm painting black armor,
one that might be used a little less,
I will use less bolt titanium white than any other color.
Is this the segment where we just shout out good colors? Magnesium. Magnesium, also the best shade color for all your true metallics. Ochre Faded Plum hooked me on Proacryl. There you go.
Dark bronze.
Dark bronze. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's a worst. I would say that there's a least used. And then when I start to think about the least used category, I'm like, I should probably use that color more.
Yeah, right.
Remind us, Lee Bailey's asking, what color are you using for this glaze? I missed it.
Yeah, so it's a 50-50 mix of transparent black, transparent purple, and then a touch of transparent blue to make it feel more like the armor plates that we've been putting on so far. And you can see how much more of that like nice reflective quality that we're getting by creating these really dark shadows.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Honestly, 3 Shades of Purple says, honestly, loving the green oxide. However, all the purple and blue colors I use to replace a lot of it. Yes, green oxide's a dope color. Voodoo Turtle, yes, we do have an expert line of acrylics. Essentially, those are our heavy bodies. I will do a link.
Yeah, they're kind of somewhere in between like a soft body and a heavy body acrylic. They don't peak in the same way that true heavy body acrylics do. Mostly because, that's less of an important thing that you're looking for when you're painting 3-dimensional models.
Yeah.
At least in the scales that we're painting.
And just so that everybody knows, we just restocked those. So
they just came in.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
So exciting.
So get them while they last.
Get them while they're hot. They're always hot, but get them while they're here.
Worst color eclectic salmon because I can't buy it. Sugar Rush, good point.
Doesn't make it a bad color.
Doesn't make it a bad color, just an unusable color.
Yeah.
Worst color. No worst color, just the one I don't use as much. I don't know. I can't say. Because, like I said, I end up thinking I should have one of these colors. And then I don't end up using it.
Whew. This is going much quicker than I was expecting, to be honest with you.
It's looking great. So, and then essentially you'll go back to the face mask later.
Yeah, like this is a totally different thing, the face up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I did before.
Is there a reason why you didn't really start with that?
I wanted
taste,
color on a bunch of parts of the model so I could get a sense of like what kind of color palette I wanted.
Yeah.
And then from there, I go through and change things up.
Okay.
One of the things that I'm even thinking about doing now is changing that trim from silver to gold.
Oh.
I think would look really cool.
Interesting.
And I think the reason why I'm thinking about doing it
this
is
trim too?
All of it.
Oh.
Like the
well, that
hooves.
would look... Dude, you should do that.
Yeah, well, because think about it, right? I think it would be so cool because it pulls some of that warmth from the fire to other parts of the model. Right? Which I think looks really interesting. And man, gold on blue.
What's the strangest brush you've seen?
The
DA 300.
Whatever Jason comes up with on April Fools.
What? What are you talking about? Those are amazing products. They're weird.
They are the strangest products that I've seen.
I don't know, to answer your question, Emerson. I have started to also DA 3 million when Flapjack. There's so many numbers in between 300 and 3 million.
We've got a long road ahead of us.
I don't know of strangest brushes because I only use ours. And I've been using like old craft brushes from my great-grandparents that I found recently for bigger terrain pieces and such. And nooshing my Titan, which is coming along. And Jordan's going to have to fight it. We've determined.
I'll blow it up.
Will you?
I have my ways.
You think you can win?
Oh, I certainly can.
Oh, really? Well, at least you're willing to try.
I know the power that lies within myself, and
it's pretty big.
That I can kill it.
Jordan, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
I mean, the thing's a lot of points, man.
3,000 to be exact.
Not if you take all the bells and whistles.
No, I'm not going to, so that I can play for real.
It makes it even easier.
Excuse you?
Hey, man.
I'm gonna wipe you.
You taking all the bells and whistles off, man?
No, I can't afford them because then nobody was gonna play it.
I mean, I'll play more than a 3,000 point game against you.
See, Jordan's down. Jason?
Jason?
It's gonna take a minute to convince him. We'll get him. He'll play. He'll dance.
Jason's a tough cookie sometimes, okay?
Toothbrush is the strangest brush. That's true. Paint a tooth with a toothbrush? ? Very interesting.
We don't really paint with a toothbrush.
It doesn't work great on models. I've never used a toothbrush to paint my model. Although you could do that to
Clean them?
clean them, yeah.
Scrub them clean?
Not scrub them clean, but you could do like an effect with a toothbrush. Now I want to try it.
Blood effects.
Blood effects like splatters.
Yep. Great to use
Okay.
with a toothbrush. Great tool for that.
Mo said the same thing. I use them for splatter.
Eat my tookus!
That came out of nowhere.
I don't know what came over me.
Okay, I see a lot of videos of folks using white ink for OSL lights. I can't find anywhere to buy white ink locally. How would I do something like that with bold titanium white? I would say use transparent white.
You could use transparent white. You could also take bold titanium white, glaze and wash medium, a little bit of water. Works great.
Three Shades of Purple is asking, can you go over the details of the difference of your new Dauntless and the Pro synthetic brushes?
Yeah. So the Dauntless brushes are designed to be a really, really nice set of accessible, low-cost paint brushes for painters who have just found the hobby, right? It's difficult oftentimes for new painters who, look at a brush and they go, why are you paying $15 for this brush? Right?
Yeah.
Those of us who have been painting for a while, we're like, yeah, man, that's a great deal. I will buy that every time because it's a fantastic brush.
Yeah.
Newer painters may not know the difference. So it's harder to get excited about spending, $15 on a brush. But if you say, hey, those brushes you get at Michael's for 2 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
Have you tried using those before? And they're like, yeah, they're not great.
They're not great.
They work okay. You're like, how about I get you set up with these $5 brushes instead? I know it's a bit more money. They're much, much higher quality. They're going to be much more durable. They'll last with you a lot longer. That's exactly what we're looking for. And then once they get used to using the Dauntless brushes, maybe they burn through their first set, right?
Yeah.
They've used them for a little while. They're like, man, these brushes were great. What other options are there out there, right? Then we say, hey, you've used our synthetics. Now we have sables. Here's a great option for you. Or if you want a higher quality version of the Dauntless set, you can move up to our sable set.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, our synthetic set. And that synthetic set is just going to be a higher quality set of brushes. It's going to have better quality fibers used for the brush. They're going to last a little bit longer. They're going to keep the tip and point better. They're really, really fantastic synthetics. And they're just, they're just better quality synthetics.
Also, I'm going to send this over to you. Where is it, Emerson? Check this video out. That is a whole stream where Baby J does some OSL. Right there.
Man, you know what models would be dope to do for OSL?
What's that?
The Hellsmiths.
Oh, the new...
Dude, those would be so cool to do OSL with.
Yeah, I've been doing them on my Thunder Warriors, on my energy weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Because the sculpts have... I don't want to say silly, but I love them. But they're they're not silly. They're over the top cool. That's how I see them. Like, of lightning. They're literally in the shape of lightning bolts. So I've been using our transparent white with our fluorescent yellow, and it's been awesome. So,
man, I was like looking at all these dope models that Jason's been painting on stream.
3 Shades of Purple. Yes, Sam. The Dauntless brushes are an amazing thing to give to painters who are either getting back in the hobby. Honestly, too, I just use them now. I just use them. They're actually great. I love our synthetics and our sables, don't get me wrong.
Ooh.
But is the purpose of the BAB more for dry brushing? Brent, I use it for dry brushing. I have actually been using it to paint big trim on my Warlord Titan right now. But using it sideways, maybe I'm just silly that way, but it actually is amazing for that. You looking at all of his models? They're cool, aren't they?
They look dope.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
I'm super excited to get mine on the table too.
Anytime you want.
4 involved
I would be
save.
happy to teach you.
Save plus 2 save. They're
Hey,
beefy
it's okay.
boys.
We'll kill them.
They're beefy.
We can kill them.
I'm sure you can.
The power is within me.
It's all the theme because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find the custodes that were all the same so that I could have all of the same bases because there's only one type of Thunder Warrior, right? I had Chance scale them up to 105%. And then I had him take the leaders and scale them to 110.
Oh, dang.
And then the one big leader is 115. And it's really not that big, but when you put them next to a regular Space Marine, they're just look
big,
a little
chunky
bit
boys.
taller. Jason thinks they're comical, but I love it.
Have you brought them in?
What?
Have you brought them in?
I showed them in the Discord, but
Okay.
I haven't finished them. Essentially, I'll show you a picture. See. That's my Tribune.
Yeah, I love it.
Isn't
That's
that
great.
fun?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Super cool. Anyway, I've been really enjoying them. What other painting podcasts or YouTube channels do you listen to?
Do we listen to
My
Instagram feed?
I don't really listen to.
Largely?
We listen to TUP, and we're a partner sponsorship of TUP, which is Trapped Under Plastic, which is Ninjons and Miniacs podcast. We are we support them, so I listen to that one. I would say is the painting podcast that I listen to constantly. They're 2 really cool dudes. We support them, and that's the one I listen to. Painting Phase is also good. But, I listen to mainly Tupped if I was to pick one.
I don't really listen to podcasts as much as I used to.
I listen to a bunch of other podcasts.
Yeah, I'm not really
all
like a
the
podcast
time.
guy.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
But I mean, I scroll through my Instagram feed, and I have catered my social media platforms
Yeah, pretty
to be
well.
exclusively miniature stuff.
Yeah,
for the
me
most
too.
part.
I have done the same.
Like if I were to scroll through my Instagram feed right now, it would literally just be miniature stuff, and then lots of Monument Hobbies ads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, lots of Monument Hobbies
Jugs,
ads.
yeah. Louise Sugden, that's her podcast with Honest War Painter. And Peachy.
with Rob.
Yep.
I think for me, like, it's tough because I'm also a gamer too, right? So I think for me, I really enjoy watching the gaming stuff.
Yeah, you like watching battle reports? And
Yeah,
all that?
like I'll watch battle reports, mostly just because I like really love looking at the painted armies on the table more than like actually consuming the actual
No, that's
army
thing. Absolutely.
So I'll like just look at I'll pull up photos of when they do the close-ups of the armies all together. I'm like, man, that looks nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what got me with the Emperor's Children stuff. I saw this guy's army and I was like,
oh,
dang, this is really good.
No,
are you talking about their podcast, Emerson, the Siege Studios?
I didn't even know they had one.
I'm pretty sure they do, unless I'm thinking about somebody else.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure they do.
Anybody who talks about the hobby, get people painting. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We've thought about starting one here, but essentially then we started looking like, well, we kind of do one already in a way. It's not exactly a podcast, but we don't have time. We've thought about it.
Oh, doing a podcast?
Oh, yeah, but it's just too much.
It would have to be an after hours sort of thing.
And it's too much time. We already do this for 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Vincey V also, yes, Warhammer Weekly for Vince's. That's the other podcast I would listen to. I haven't listened to him and Ninjon's new one. 3 Shades of Paint. Looked at my monument cart, and I have so many paints I need to replace, plus brushes up sold. $370 was a jump scare, but totally fair. Ooh, it sounds like you're doing a big order. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sizable order. our paint is not expensive. So
Yeah.
when you say you're
That's
ordering
a lot.
$360 worth of stuff, that's a considerable amount of product you're purchasing.
So, Sugar Rush stream was so much better when Chris wasn't here watching the clock. Hey, I got to keep us on track. I've been asked to do that, Sugar Rush. This is serious business paint stream. I have to reel it in. I understand. There has to be someone has to.
Christopher.
Somebody has to keep us accountable, Sugar Rush. If life was just all fun and games and Candyland and all that kind of jazz, then
Sounds
no
like fun.
work would get done.
That's true.
Yeah, get bent,
That's
Chris.
accurate.
Mo, if that wasn't so funny, I'd be more offended, but it's hilarious.
The get bent,
Get
Chris?
bent. To the PG version.
Get crooked.
Get crooked. That's funny. Yeah, I have to. I know somebody. You guys, it's hard. It's hard, man. I gotta keep it. Someone's gotta keep the Dutchman floating, and that is me.
All right, we're gonna try.
And yes,
we're gonna try
Jason
a little
did
bit
say
of
it
gold.
first, which is hilarious.
We're gonna try a little bit of gold.
When
And
you
we're
say
gonna
a
do-
little bit of gold, do you mean a lot of gold?
Potentially, we're gonna try it and see how we like it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna go from there.
Okay.
But
So,
I'm gonna do my gold because I approach gold a lot differently than Jason does. Jason
okay.
likes to use a lot of greens,
Yeah. How do you like to approach gold?
browns,
Browns.
and oranges.
Okay, I like this.
Especially if I'm trying to pull that same essence of warmth from the fire. Definitely using probably orange oxide as a starting point. Here, let's see here. Let's grab red oxide, orange oxide. Let's do golden yellow. And then we need pale yellow. And then a touch of, we already have black transparent. We'll just use that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting with red oxide.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, I could just use red black for this. This is actually the exact color that I'm looking
Red black.
Yeah.
Interesting.
for. So I start or black red, excuse me. I start my non-metallic gold. Sometimes, I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can paint it. I really like this particular
I'm
workup.
gonna punch in here. Okay.
Where do I want to start this?
Yeah, I was about to say, what about like up here, maybe?
No, because that's going to be too. Maybe we'll see.
Isn't it all gonna be gold? Technically,
Maybe
is that technically trim?
it's trim. Maybe we do. Here, let's do this kneecap. It's kind of a weird spot to do it, but we're gonna do it here.
Rav, that does make sense. Painting a wall with Proacryl is a commercial I've always wanted to do, and when you start doing that math, it doesn't add up. Fortunately. Okay, so you're essentially going back over all of this and repainting it, the trim.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, Chris.
No, I genuinely mean that. I think the gold is going to look dope. don't
Especially
need
the
to
way that I'm
apologize.
planning on doing the gold.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on going for like a really realistic.
This will be a good teaser for potentially Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, for more gold.
I love gold.
I love the gold. Give me more
Smoking a
of the
crib.
gold.
A good SD for the coverage from one bottle. Yeah. I agree. A good
should start.
SD for the coverage from one bottle of PA.
I need a little
Where-
bit of coal black.
What? What were the color mix-ups for this layer? Which layer, Rav? Are you talking about the one he's using right now over the silver?
Here.
Because it's just black red, isn't it?
I'm gonna do this real quick, and we're gonna show you.
Okay.
So
There we go. Here we go.
black. So we're bringing everything back to a black base coat. We're also going to use this to sharpen some of the details.
A good ad for the coverage for one bottle. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yes, I understand what you're saying now. Yes. Uber. That is a good one. Okay. Interesting. Because now...
I'm just taking a quick moment to sharpen these little lines up while I have the black on my brush.
Because now, how do I get someone to let me paint a wall? Okay, how far does one bottle of Proacryl go when covering a wall?
Not very you'd
think so?
I would think so.
I'm writing this down because now I have a hilarious idea. Painting non-metallic gold on the Monument Twitch stream. Now I've seen everything. Oh, yes.
Hey, this is different non-metallic gold. This is not Jason's non-metallic gold. This is Baby J's non-metallic gold. This is much more like, if anybody here remembers what we did for the Emperor's Children. Oh, no, the Soul Drinker guy that we painted a long time ago.
You're trying to sell paint by the foot? No. Uber, airbrush a wall, bet it covers a lot. That's what I'm starting to think right now. You guys, I'm thinking of a commercial in my head. That would be hilarious. Can you center up for me, Baby J? There you go. Now I have to think about this because now all I want to do is see how far a bottle of paint would go when painting a wall.
You could try and paint over that the paint stains from Philip's exposure to Proacryl number whatever it was.
That's true. That's how we test our paint. It's literally how we test our paint.
All right. So now we're taking black red and we're mixing it 50-50 with black.
I got a great idea.
Maybe a little bit more black red.
I've got a great idea. I feel like you should try to use a PA bottle as the paint roller in this commercial, potentially. T-Schmid, I am now thinking of a funny commercial in my head. How far does a bottle of PA paint go when painting a wall? Guess the coverage area when a personal monument rack. Mo, you're right. Too many great ideas. Sometimes way too many great ideas in quotes. Okay, I see what you did there. Don't burn out now. Oh, I won't burn out. I'm just being activated.
Whoa, Nelly.
Hey, take it easy. Whoa,
Christopher, take it easy. Hey there.
Hold it. Hang on, everybody. Hey, whoa. You guys see all my little wheels spinning? How many sips does it take to get to the center of a PA pop? We don't do that. We don't do that, Panic Bomb. I was watching a video of a guy painting a mural of the Avengers on a kid's bedroom, and he was using color forged spray and Vallejo paints. And I'll try and find the video and post it in Discord. Interesting. Very interesting. You could use that with color forged spray. We don't condone that, but we don't condone graffiti. But for murals, heck yeah. I've thought about doing it in my garage. Using all of our Color Forge sprays to do a mural. Okay, so you got some yellow on your palette. Can you straighten up that palette for me? There you go. Was my OCD kicking in?
So we're taking
Ooh.
black, red.
Okay, I'm gonna punch in one. Okay, black, red.
Punch in two, why don't you?
Okay, you little sassy boy.
You sassy little sassafras.
Let me refocus it. There you go. Wow. You can get real technical here, people. No. We don't condone tagging.
No tagging.
Okay, so give us your thought process here, Baby J. Give us the old noodle thought process.
Well, we're laying the foundation for our orangey colors with a little bit of kind of red base, right? And then those orangey colors turn into yellow and then into white.
Okay.
And so we're just establishing these areas where the light is going to reflect.
Stan says, it boggles my mind how you get to gold from there. Hopefully I can see colors like that one day.
Right, so we got that red on there. Now we're going to take orange oxide.
Orange oxide, okay. Yes, Tadpole, we are not allowed to give stickers out at Gen Con because people abuse them, unfortunately. No, Panic Bomb, it's not. Jordan, this is a weird-looking pink Space Marine. Explain.
Hey, look.
Hey, look.
I don't get a pick.
This ain't a pink Space Marine.
What I paint on here anymore. It's all Christopher.
The powers that be.
A little bit of red, a little bit of the orange oxide.
Yeah, because you like coming up from... Okay, I get you. What's up, Zaba? We're painting up the Kirin today.
We're not painting it up. Had a little bit of fun.
And Ravis says, but red to yellow to white could also be fire. What makes this one gold? Just where you put these colors?
Yep.
That's a good point.
So, being very specific where I put the colors here. You want to zoom in a little bit more?
Sure. There you go. I like this. Because what do you work up from there, essentially?
Work right into the yellow.
Right into the yellow.
And into the pale yellow. And into a little bit of white. If white is necessary.
Okay. Very bright.
Yeah, but this keeps a lot of the darkness that you would normally see in gold, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's in a really bright environment. So like when you're looking at gold in like a jewelry shop.
Yeah.
A lot more of it feels gold than normal because the lighting is all around you. Whereas, more traditionally when you look at gold, it tends to be darker because only those areas that are reflecting the light are bringing back that sense of the yellowness in the gold.
But Jordan, how would you do that underwater?
I wouldn't.
Or would you?
Nope. Nope, definitely wouldn't.
How would you do this underwater, Jordan? I need you to explain. Now I'm very intrigued to see how you're going to get this to gold. I can kind of feel it though, like going back to like what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
It's a submarine. That's right. The
It's
Kirin is a
a
submarine.
submarine. So you can kind of see where those reflections are going to come in, right?
Yeah.
Now, remember, like Jason always talks about,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really start looking like metal until you start putting that really bright jump on it, right?
Rav was saying this looks like wood at the moment, and it kind of does. Has a little bit of wood grain warmth to it.
Just you wait.
Just you wait.
Patience in all things, young Padawans.
Zaba says, just use oils underwater. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
we could
Zaba,
do.
how do you make that work?
We could do that.
That seems really
That
tough.
would be cool. Why not? It's all about the art experience. Now, hear me out. Painting underwater with oils could work.
All right. Now we're mixing a little bit of yellow.
No, we're doing non-metallic gold. Surprise, surprise. The Monument Hobby stream doing non-metallic gold.
Has Jason just been doing nothing but painting non-metallic gold for the past, like,
We
12
always
years?
do that, which is
That's
beautiful.
Which is always beautiful.
I've learned something every time because you could do gold, non-metallic gold, so many different ways. And every time Jason does it, it might be the same subject, but it clicks differently for some people on different surfaces. It truly does. That's why we do it a lot. That's why we do a lot of these techniques similar. That's why we do a lot of these techniques the same. If SpongeBob could use his grill there, let's paint there. Okay, Zaba's got a good point. Really opening up my eyes to the world of under the sea painting. That's a great theory. And that's a great explanation. Oh man, non-metallic metal is something I've been struggling with, especially gold. Last time I tried, it kind of ended up looking like bone.
Yeah, so you can see it start to kind of come out here, right?
Yeah.
We're getting these brighter colors on here.
Imitation margarine, you're in the right place. We do a lot of non-metallic gold here. For a good reason, because a lot of people request that on the back end as well. We do full workups of non-metallic gold as well. We also have a couple shorts, I believe. Let me double check. We have a.
I mean, if you really want to see a lot of non-metallic gold, go back and watch.
We have a dirty, like a down and dirty non-metallic gold right here. Let me give you this link.
Do we have the robot floating around here somewhere?
I don't know. It might be still in the storage room. No, your gold robot.
Yeah.
I gave that back to you.
No.
Which gold robot are you
The
talking
one
about?
that I painted here on stream.
Oh, Reach.
Yeah.
We have that somewhere.
Because that would be the perfect.
I don't know where I put that. It's
model.
it's probably in that room. I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere in there. But that actually, Baby J just did that short that I just put in there. He didn't just do it, but he does a dirty workup. a down and dirty workup of non-metallic gold, essentially, in that short. Which actually came out great. But let's see. Also, there's a long form video of. Here we go. Here's the long form video as well of that. Jason does a whole how to paint non-metallic gold work up in there on that shoulder piece of the lion.
Ow, jeez. Okay. Now we're taking yellow. Let's say probably 75 to 80% of the golden yellow mixed with the orange oxide.
Okay.
Center this up.
Oh, yeah. Now you're definitely starting to see it come out. I'm curious, did you do that in the short too?
Which one?
Oh, you started with dark flesh.
Yeah, it works too.
Yeah. I was just curious.
You want that just that kind of like dark
And what
brownish
did
red color.
And remind Trans asking, what is the blue work up here that you did?
The blue is ultramarine blue plus bright pale green.
And you did some transparent blue.
Yeah, and then transparent blue, and then transparent blue plus transparent purple and transparent black for the like deep dark shadows.
What's up, Ghoul? Brent, I keep saying to myself, why does work continue to interrupt my stream? Hey, we don't condone it, but we're glad you're here. Make sure we don't want anybody getting in trouble with their work. But hey, we're glad you're here. We're bad influence. Or are we? Yeah, Beef Daddy. I was watching the Ultramarine video and was interested in the rusted metallic. Was there a vid to it? Yes. I thought about doing that example on stream too.
Oh, the dry brush one?
Yeah, I thought about potentially doing that on my next Gorkanaut. But I might end up doing that. Let me look for it here. I might end up doing that on some of my Thunder Warriors, right? Because I thought about doing it on some of my Thunder Warriors because I wanted to do, what is it? I wanted my leaders to be more gold, and Thunder Warriors were not pretty historically.
This is pure golden yellow, by the way.
This is an older one, but like this check this out. That's an old short, but this is how Jason has done his down and dirty rusty metal. Yes, and Brent, going back to what you're saying, we are taking all of those streams, those 3 days of streams, for the Ultramarine video, and I am condensing them, and that is coming out by this Friday. Mark my words. Yeah, it's going to be great, and it's got to be really nice chapters on it too. Sugar Rush. I said, mark my words, it's coming out by this Friday. Yeah, I had to redo a couple parts in it because I wanted to make it a little bit more linear on the model specifically. So it didn't feel like we were jumping around, because on stream we have to jump around a little bit.
Yeah.
We have to jump around on stream because we're also answering questions and that kind of stuff. So I basically took it in and did it. Mark my words. Hey, yes, mark my words. You mark them.
The words, they have been marked.
Okay, I will admit, Mr. Mo, that I did not do the hot pink plaid tutorial like I promised. I did not do that. I thought about doing it. I thought I'd do it really well. Maybe I can still. Who knows? Maybe that's already in the works. Wad, thank you so much.
So you can see how
I know what you're doing there.
Doing that little bit of reflection gives you that nice kind of gold feel. This is a kind of a weird shape to do it with.
It is an interesting shape. And all of a sudden, it's gold. That's right. Imitation. But for all of you who are curious, tomorrow, Jason will be back painting some more Blood Angels. And then the following day, Jordan will be back painting up the Kirin. And then the day after that, it's going to be Jason again. So we're flipping. Flip, flop, flip, flop.
Is it confirmed that Jason will not be here on Thursday?
I think so. Okay. So, surprise.
Surprise!
You'll be back.
I'll be back. All right, so now we're going to take
Jason might be here for an hour and sit over there and watch us paint.
That's cool.
But he has a meeting later in the day, so instead of giving a short stream, we're going to have Baby J here doing his thing.
All right. Pale yellow plus golden yellow, one of my favorite combinations.
Pale yeller, I hardly know her. Pale yeller, I hardly know her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I do like this, the way you do gold on this. It definitely feels a little bit more rich.
Yeah, it's
richer
that like
gold.
rich kind of
gold.
rustic kind of...
A gaudy gold.
Yeah.
Like an ancient gold. Right?
And then one of the things that you can do when you're doing this is you can kind of like, I almost like to kind of splotch that bright highlight on.
Yeah.
See how that kind of goes a little bit out of the bounds of where I had painted it before?
Yep.
But now it looks like that bright shine from the metallic, right?
What's up, Tech Elf? We're just about to wrap it up, but I'm glad you hopped in. We're doing the Kirin today. Then Jason's back tomorrow, and then Jordan is back Thursday, and then Jason is back Friday. We got a variety stream.
And then this is where we just take pure pale yellow. And we do the doots.
While you're doing that, I'm going to put up my links here. It's about that time.
I think that looks cool, personally.
That's a good place, and then we're going to pick up with this on Thursday.
All right.
This is looking good, though, Jordan. I think switching over to the gold was a good decision.
I think it's really interesting, and I think like once we paint all the rest of it gold,
just
to fix all the.
I think
zoom out a little bit, right?
Let me zoom out to normal here. Ooh,
yeah. See, that gold on the knee looks really cool.
Yeah, I think that was a good choice overall.
And it's subtle,
right?
Like the way that I'm doing it, it's secondary to the blue.
Yeah,
like it feels just as kind of reserved as the blue is. But it still has that really nice gold shine to it.
Yeah,
which is exactly what
like from that 3 foot rule, right? It definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Or not a lot better. Just it's definitely reading. So
awesome.
Cool. We'll pick this back up Thursday.
We'll pick it back up Thursday. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. It's been a blast. I don't
has
get to
been.
come and paint with you guys very often anymore, but I always treasure the moments when I can. Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Hey,
honestly,
thank you.
It's really nice.
Just a big
I've
round
missed
of
you all.
applause for Baby, the Prime, the Snip, whatever you want, Jay. Or the Jays of the babies. What? the baby of the Jays. I don't know.
Giordano LaFontaine.
There you go. You have.
is the one.
He goes by many names.
He goes by many names.
Wow.
Thanks everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys enjoy Jason's stream tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we'll be back on
You'll
Thursday.
be back on Thursday. Picking
So-
up with that gold.
A little bit more Kirin
Yeah.
business to happen on Thursday, which is going to be super cool.
I like it.
I love the change that we did to the gold. I think it's going to be looking really rad on the rest of the model.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do more of that on Thursday.
Yep.
Until then, Christopher just went and put a whole bunch of links into chat for you.
Yep.
Make sure you guys click on all of them. We have the store link. You
Yep.
can find all the fantastic paints we've been using here on stream. Check out the Discord link.
Yep.
Great place to hang out, enjoy all of the hobby goodness happening.
Also, the EU store link. I also
the
put in
EU
there.
store link.
Yep.
Don't forget, EU's live. If
That's
you
right.
live in Europe, first of all, go to sleep. Second of all, buy stuff at the EU store because you can get it shipped directly to your house now. Check out store located near you. This works anywhere in the world.
Yep.
We are limited in how many stores that we get from elsewhere in the world, but here in the United States, we're really strong on how many we have. And then also check out the YouTube link.
Yep.
Which Christopher also had up there.
I did.
Fantastic.
I did.
It's where
and I
all of
will, and I
our
will.
content is made, placed, and viewed from.
That's right.
Until then, Baby J out.
Take it easy, everybody.
Good night.